10 years ago, I fell down into a rabbit hole that I would never crawl out of. I began to unravel the 740 clone conspiracy. It took over my life. My thoughts were jumbled. My brain was a mess. I didn't know what was real and what was fake. How many versions of me are out there? Or maybe I am the clone.
Previously on Spiritual Stroud. December 22nd, 1987. A heavily redacted document from Area 51 was leaked to the public. It contained details of a secret CIA operation known only as Project Splice. Within the document were notes that described an undercover lab that was used for what only can be assumed is cloning technology. Politicians, athletes, musicians, all types of celebrities were created in this laboratory. In today's documentary, we'll dive deep into a specific experiment that took place between the years 2005 and 6. We call it the 740 Clone Conspiracy. Let's begin.
Case study number 1. Elijah Wilborn. This is the first Elijah clone that I've stumbled upon, which is ironic because all black people look alike. Just kidding. I believe they've implemented traces of his DNA before he went to Kutztown. Before all the boozing, this was Elijah. We don't even know if that's the real him right now at boot camp. I guess we'll never know. Case study number 2. Caesar Smith and Juan Guzman. This is a very common cloning technique known as the genetic splice. By combining 2 different strands of DNA, you create a genetic mutation looking similar to both people. In this case, Caesar Guzman. Filming a mukbang. Case study number 3. Cameron. This one is a clear duplication technique, no splicing needed. When I saw that Ian was hanging out with him, I had to warn him, that isn't the real Cam. That's the thing with these clones, you can't get attached to them. They aren't real humans. Case study number 4. Donnie. Look, I don't even know the last time I saw this dude. But when I seen this on my page, I thought, well, that's Donnie, right? But it wasn't. It wasn't Donnie. This is my first time seeing anything like this. I've never seen somebody interact with their own clone. Most people aren't even aware of the existence of clones. But him, he's flicking up with his. Something about this just seems wrong. This could be the leading cause for clone psychosis. I advise everybody listening to stay away from your clone if you happen to ever see it. Case study number 6. Jonathan Munoz. This clone was created by using the DNA of Juan Guzman and a little bit of Jonathan Munoz. The Juan to Johnny ratio is about 90 to 10%, with the body mostly being compiled of Juan's DNA with a little bit of Johnny in the face. Case study number 7. Juan Keen. At first glance, you might assume that this is just a basic Juan Guzman clone, but you're mistaken. They've sneakily hid a little bit of Yao Ming's DNA, Quan's little brother, into this clone. Another 90 to 10 ratio. But these next 2, some of the most accurate clones we've seen in ages. Case study number 8. Caesar Smith. In a brutal accident that killed 4 people, it was discovered that the driver was a clone. The media hid that fact, of course, but they couldn't hide it from me. I knew that wasn't Caesar. Caesar doesn't have a car. These clones must be stopped. Rest in peace to those people who died.
That's Joaquin! That's him! You can't tell me that's a clone. That's gotta be him. Case study number 9. I'm Joa. Or in this case, I'm not Joa. 10 years of research, a whole decade. This might be the most accurate clone I've seen to this day. If I saw him on the street, I would think, oh hey, that's Joaquin. But it's not. That's a clone.
Hold on. No,
No, they found me. They found. Ah!